Now, we begin.
Alright, Garen. Garen, we just, pretty much standard, just be careful early. Where's the Yi? It looks like Yi started somewhere we saw him, but I don't know where. Be careful. I'm gonna be gone for that one, but I'm not going to. That one. All I want is this wave to come back to me, right? Also be careful for the Garen with Ignite. I just want to remind myself, hey, he has Ignite. Don't die to it.
You will be destroyed.
It's actually something Mr. Mutant did. And during that Wukong vs. Illaoi game, he had teleport and he tried to all in the Illaoi with Ignite that was like level 1. And it's like, wait. He's like gonna win. Like always. He has Ignite and you don't. It's like if you're versus one with Ignite, you need to get like little leads like built up over time, right? And just like all in each other because he has like a 100 damage lead. Dang, that's so close. If I get that, I'd probably end up killing him. Perfectly positioned. We'll kill these.
An enemy has been slain.
Back off. He does have Ignite. We also don't know where Master Yi is. He's either gonna wait. Probably gonna reset, right? We're gonna put a tentacle on this. We're gonna back too. He actually should bag. Like, he shouldn't wait. I need to pull the wave to this tentacle, though. Not quite. Not really good for me. I want to push this quick so I can bag. Gonna be back in time, but we're gonna have a better bag. Yeah, I pretty much should go crafting pot or the mana item. Go either or.
I like this. I should buy everyone.
An enemy has been slain.
My name.
This is pretty good. Armor's really effective versus Garen Yi. Boots is pretty good. He already has boots, so I want to be able to like move with him. Not a Tabby's game. I think we're gonna get Merc Treads. I think. Yeah, we probably need Merc Treads.
Without
Had a kidding game yesterday and tilted off the moon. Man, I understand, dude. Fuck Cannon.
Down.
Echo, you gotta wake up, buddy. Hey, this is gonna fall back to us. We just wait for 6. The reason I don't like mid lane is because like you have to like play with your junglers and like you kind of see what happens when you don't. Like Karthus is tilted because Echo didn't rotate. I just look at the enemy team and I try to decide, okay, do I want like... We're pretty much always going like a defensive option. They were just kiting here. That's something that a lot of people don't do. We're like really a cooldown based champion, if you think about it. So like we want to like kite in and out when we're fighting and like wait for our cooldowns. So he was going for a fight there because he hit 6, but because I was such a lead in trading, he backed off. He knew. But yeah, I pretty much always go a defensive option, and it's just like, okay, do I want like tenacity, magic resist, or do I want like attack reduction? Just like look at what literally, if you ever have a question about itemization, you just need to look at what the item does and just ask yourself, do you want that versus the enemy team? Like, that's how itemization works. Kind of Sade. Gonna go for that one. I'm gonna hit him with something. Regen. I'm gonna poke him with something.
'Cause I will be destroyed.
I'm gonna hit him with something. Regen. I'm gonna poke 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 him with something. Regen And also all in him. Actually, I'm kind of low on mana. That one up. I think he's gonna go for this one. Not doing. Freaking. Pain.
Reality is brutal.
Be careful of jungle. Look this guy. We're getting like a pretty big CS lead by doing that, but we're not getting kills, which is what we want, right? It really just comes down to my ability to land E's. He's my teleport here. Keep being aggressive on him. That flash ult, you're afraid. If he reset, that's fine. We'll get another plate.
Joy in food and fighting.
Sorcery runes are Gathering Storm and Transcendent. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We have Flash, so we're ready to outplay people. So right now all I'm thinking is Garen's gonna come back, and I need to be prepared. And I need to be prepared if like E comes back for some reason. He's like at Krug's. So you see how we're like using our like better wave clear, right? We're like defending tentacles, playing off our cooldowns, keeping a good distance when we don't have E up. The Master E bot. So sad, dude. That tentacle missing is insane. If Karthus here, we need to walk up his line to D. Oh, he's actually done. There's no need to do that. Absolutely no. There's none. There's no need to ever do that. Just wait. Unreal. Why would you misplay so egregiously? All you have to do is AFK, and we'll get it. Unreal, dude. Like, he's running under his turret. Just wait. I walk up, I land D. Can't do that. God, dude.
Will learn or they will die.
has been slain.
We'll be okay. I think I've missed like every cannon. Or warm-up game, boy.
Action.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Back to doing what we were doing earlier. Can't believe you did that. Ugh. The only reason I can do that is because he stood in like all my tentacles. He didn't leave. Like, I had a tentacle here and a tentacle here, and they were both empowered, and he was in this corridor. So, like, I knew. Like, oh, like, you don't have anywhere to go. Like, if it slams here and you're still here, you're done. Yeah. The blue buff transfer is complete. Took a while.
This ends one of two ways.
I could go for his first turret, but I don't want to overstay. He's bottom. Garen could kill me though, 1v1. That'll. I'm just gonna back up this. Got that cannon. Okay. Garen should be back soon. I don't know. I don't think that's like actually free. It looks free, but I don't think it actually is.
Done with this. It will make a fine
We're not in a rush. We have 2 minutes to get the last plate. Get first turn. This is fine.
chase what is
Team
desired.
has destroyed a turret.
Do we Qmax anymore into any matchups? Qmax is fine. I don't personally do it because I like Emax better as a playstyle, but Qmax is perfectly okay to do. Allows you to do it around the world that are all high elo. There's not really too big of a difference. It depends on like what do you like. What's your playstyle fit for? Qmax first is perfectly okay. Don't get too caught up on the little things like that. They're not actually that big of a deal. Like flavor, because I want to be a little tankier.
Let's begin again.
Again, I really feel like, chat, I really feel like I'll focus on things that honestly are kind of dumb. You can literally pick the build that I show in my guide, the very standard build. You can play it to masters, right? It just depends on like, are you able to like play it or like execute the plays well.
It is our desire.
Grass over Conquer, because I'm pretty sure grass is better. It's more consistent.
Will soon fall.
Conquer, since the nerfs, is really bad. Obviously, since we know he has Ignite, we have to have a very big lead going into that all-in. Right? So, the only reason I was able to do that is because I poked him down a couple times, so he was down to like 40% health or so. Then I can walk up under turret, like kind of bait the all-in. The all-in's being charged to trade with Ignite. I'm too much of a lead at that point. It's not even about the healing or... yeah, the tentacle gives it away. Basically, my beef with Conquer is that it's way too inconsistent. There's a lot of times where you'll have a big team fight and it won't even stack up enough to get any healing out of it. And I don't think it's worth giving up the early fighting capabilities of grass. Right? It's always been a trade-off. So if you look at grass and look at Conquer, grass has been better in lane. Conquer is better in team fights. But now it's like, well, it used to be Conquer was so good in team fights that it was okay. Now it doesn't look so good. And if it's not clear cut, then grass is probably better, especially since it helps you early. Things that help you earlier in the game, there's like a time value of gold, right? Things that help you early, like it opens more opportunities. It's typically better. That's like snowball early. That's why early game things are typically better than late game things. As a general strategy. Now in the past we didn't mind Conquer because we got so much out of it in team fights that we were okay with, giving up a little bit. I should have teleported.
An enemy has been slain.
Forget about it. My god, dude. You're stunned? Oh. Alright. Seemed like not good to teleport just for like what it perceived as like one kill at that point. Said I could get all this gold. I've already gotten a kill worth of gold from minions from pushing, and I'm about to get another kill worth of gold from the turret. It seems like better. It actually seems better even with like Arc dying. It's also an aggressive play rather than a reactive play. Which I find that you'd rather do an aggressive play than a reactive play most of the time. Like if you're coming up with two like equal outcomes, but like one is a more aggressive like stance, or it's a reactive stance, I think the aggressive play is typically better because then you're forcing the enemy team to like into this idea of like they need to react to you. Alright, we're gonna reset. We're gonna get to dragon. AIDS. I see you. Going around? Yes. I got pushed into the wall, man. Oh, please don't die again. Oh. Okay, this isn't really Karthus' fault. Okay. I have the E because we don't have any other ability that'll reach, and like we'd at least be getting a it did slow him down. It's a pretty cool, clean game overall, I'll be honest. Pretty happy with this one. Top lane went really well. I think that's a really good example of how to like take care of Garen. Even though he got a kill, I didn't like tilt, right? I was not happy with Karthus, but I didn't tilt. We can still win from that position, right? The main takeaway here is go back and watch how I make sure to use these tentacles. I move up the tentacles and I stand by them and I defend them, right? And I use them to wave clear. And as I'm wave clearing, I push them under turret more. I can set up more tentacles. That's when you get into like positions where you can like actually land E's, right? And that's when you like start snowballing. Oh, well now you're constantly wave clearing because he can't contest you at all. And then that's when you actually hit E's when he's under turret. And then he can't really ult. And if he does ult on you, then you kill him. Like that's a very like simple way of like how I deal with Garens. That's why I find like Garen not to be like a very hard matchup. If you play it that way, it's not too bad. But I think people take for granted like how important it is to like defend the tentacle, use it for wave clear. Yeah, it's like it seems like most people just take it for granted. Or, like don't understand how important it is. Oh. That's pretty good. Oh, not even mad, dude. I don't know what happened to me. I got like sucked. All right, there we go. Good job, kid. Yeah, it's pretty clean from here. Pretty free from here. I barely clipped Syndra. Obviously, this was really helpful that my team did really well, but I think I did fine top in my own right. Right? I don't think that was like I got carried. Like I definitely won top. Hey, like and subscribe. That's a pretty good one.